everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the Toledo Rockets and the Temple Owls. Hold on to your seats because we've got an incredible matchup coming your way early in this college football season. And here come the Owls. The Owls may be overmatched and could have an ugly game on their hands. Any thoughts, Kirk?
Toledo is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
You're absolutely right.
I'm going with the Rockets today.
Well, Coach, and the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick. And they'll be returning this one. Number 80 fields at the goal line. Makes a move.
Kickoff return 21 yards. Number 80 on the return.
They'll start this drive at the 22-yard line.
First and 10.
The Rockets come out in the Ace formation. Nice play fake. Wants to throw outside.
Not a pretty pass right there.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey, in his defense, he had to get it off to avoid the sack.
Second and 10. Ball on the 22.
22-yard line.
Nickel defense. Back to pass. Short toss. And this one's going to get intercepted. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep, and the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
I'd run it down their throats here. Nothing too special.
They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Owls with 4 receivers. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
This option could be successful if the defense over-pursues and is too aggressive.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Number 1 comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Looks. Rolling out to the right side. Wants to throw outside. It's deflected.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
Temple comes to the line with 3 wide. Rolling out to the left side. Juke move. And they hit him in the backfield.
On the tackle. Loss of 12 on the play.
You got to take what the defense gives you here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Temple lining up the punt. Number 12 punted and he didn't kick that ball well at all. And it's out of bounds at the 23. This defense did a nice job last time around forcing the interception.
And now you'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
Number 1 with 3 wide receivers. Over the middle. And he can't make the catch. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 25. The Rockets come out in the Ace formation. He drops back. He steps up. Pressure coming. Across the middle. Got his man. Brought down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
Toledo has just been dominant on offense.
So far, so good. They've got themselves in the top 10 in the country.
All year long, these guys have been almost impossible to shut down when they're on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll throw on first down with the throw. And it's caught. They'll bring him down. So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. Shakes off a tackle. And they make the stop. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 46-yard line. Toledo lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Under pressure. Going deep. Lays it out there. The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
With this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
They line up to punt this one away.
Back to punt. Number 6, back to return.
Number 41 boots it way up there. Number 6 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 8-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 8. Temple comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Rolls to the right. He tosses it short. And down he goes. A 5-yard gain.
I'd run the option right here. It's one of the hardest plays to defend.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 13. The Owls come out showing 3 wide. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws this one out to the right. And he dropped it. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 13. Number 1 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Looking. He's going right. It's dropped. Dropped by the wideout.
Number 2, the intended receiver on the play.
Well, I wouldn't try anything dumb here. You got to play field position game.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up.
Number 80, back deep to return.
Number 12 gets it off. Number 80 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 42. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 42-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Short toss. Almost intercepted. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 42. The Rockets come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. Throw. Complete. And he's tackled. They get only a yard from the pass play.
1 yard gain on the play.
3rd and 9. Ball on their own 43.
3-yard line.
Toledo sets up with 4 receivers. He lobs it out to the left side. The blitz was very effective that time.
Yep, they brought the house, and it was all they could do to get the ball out of there.
4th and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 6.
Number 41 punts it, and it's a good one. Little shake and bake move. Number 6 takes it to 15. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll go to work at the 29. They come out in a nickel. On the ground with the tailback. He breaks free. And they make the stop. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
As a quarterback, you got to be aware of what the defense is throwing at you.
Here's how this offense shapes up compared to the rest of the country. Ouch.
Wow, these guys can't seem to get the ball down the field. Their offense better improve if they expect to win some games.
Number 21.
I'd run the ball here. Just pick up the 1st down, move the sticks, and continue to move the football.
3rd and 1. Ball on their own 38. Temple will line up in a jumbo set here. They'll go go with the fullback. It's on the ground. Picks up the loose ball. And down he goes. And a big change in momentum right here, Kirk.
And you know what? When the other offense takes the field, I say they go for the home run on the very first play.
I like your thinking, Kirk. They always say a defense is most vulnerable after a turnover.
That's right, Coach. If I were calling the shots, that's what I would do.
They'll start this drive at the 36.
On the 36-yard line.
The Rocket set up in the gun. He steps up. He's looking. He zips it out. And he can't make the catch.
Now, Coach, I know that pass was a bullet, but you still have to look it in and catch it.
He tried to catch it. It just bounced right off his hands.
Maybe they ought to get him practicing with one of those jug machines in practice. That'll at least get him used to catching bullet passes.
Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Offsides. On the defense.
The defense
Still
lends them a
second down.
hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it?
Second down and 5. Ball on the 31-yard line. He drops back. Throws this one out to the right. Incomplete.
Oh, come on. Give the receiver a chance to catch it.
I think he tried to, Coach.
No, he tried to impress everybody by throwing it as hard as he could.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 31. The Rockets come out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks. He's hit and got away. Throws. And it falls incomplete. Not on target at all this drive, guys. Temple takes a timeout. They have to try to convert here. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. It's dropped. They couldn't convert that fourth down.
Boy, look at these guys out there. They are fired up. Now let's see if it's going to lead to any points.
They'll set up shop at the 31-yard line. Nickel defense. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
As a coach, you love mismatches. In this case, if the slot guy's covered by the linebacker, you may have a nice play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 37. From the gun. He drops back. Looking. Fires a bullet out to the right. And it's caught. And they make the stop. It'll go down as a completion, but they won't get much for it.
Yeah, just a wasted play right there. Sometimes you take these situations for granted. It's always good to convert the first down and move the sticks.
Number 1 comes to the line with 3 wide. And that's the end of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
I'd run the option in this short yardage situation. If you get the first with your quarterback, you're going to hold on to the ball. Don't even think about pitching it.
Temple lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He rolls out to the left. Throws this one out to the left. Couldn't haul it in. A bullet to the receiver, but he couldn't hang on.
The quarterback put that ball right where it needed to be. That guy's got to make the catch.
Well, I wouldn't try anything dumb here. You got to play field position game.
On the 39-yard line.
The Owls are lining up to punt it away. Temple calls a timeout.
Timeout called by the offense. 4th and 2. Ball on the 39-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Play action. Looks. Rolls right. He's going to take off. There he goes. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Toledo lines up with 5 defensive backs. Throws this one out to the right.
Everyone should know this one. Now go make it happen.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball right around midfield.
48-yard line.
Number 1 with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Looking. He's looking down the middle. The true freshman has it.
Davis.
Well, coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He's rolling right. Under heavy pressure. And now he's going to run. And down he goes. He keeps it and maybe gets 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
He hustles the troops to the line. The Owls are going to take a timeout. And now they've got no timeouts left. Another 4th down facing this offense, but they did convert earlier this drive. Rather than punt it away, they're going to take a shot at this defense. Now will he throw or scramble for the first? Finds a man, and he's tackled.
Kurt, I've been told cats have 9 lives. How many lives you think these guys got?
I don't know the answer to that question, but I do know that in a do-or-die situation, everything seems to go right for these guys.
No question, my friend. That's twice on this drive that they've converted on 4th down.
Temple goes with the ace set here. Handoff up the middle. Here's an opening, and they make the stop. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
As a coach, you love mismatches. In this case, if the slot guy's covered by the linebacker, you may have a nice play.
From the gun. Bad snap. He tosses it short. Complete to the true freshman.
That was a well-designed play.
Yep, good execution there. Nice job of getting the 1st down on that pass.
Well, they're in the red zone, Lee. What do you think their chances are?
It's the good news, bad news situation. The good news is they're in the red zone. The bad news is they aren't very good when they get down there.
Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Looked like they might have been
Still
a little
first
bit
down.
late getting the play in, and it results in a delay of game.
I'd run the option right here. It's one of the hardest plays to defend.
He drops back. He'll dump this one off. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
I'd sell the pass here, and then I'd hand it off to my halfback.
2nd and 15. This is the 12th play of this drive. The Owls come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. Looks. He rolls out to the right. Throws. Finds the true freshman. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming them down the field. This is where you just go with what you know the best.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. And this is the 13th play of this drive. Toledo puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Drops back to pass. Looking. Rolling out to the right side. Wants to throw outside. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
They saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
This one's simple. Kick the PAT.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. And the score, Temple 7, Toledo nothing. like they're ready for the kick. Here's the kick. And we've got a penalty on this one as it goes out of bounds. You can't blame the refs that time. That'll be the kicker's fault 100% of the
On
time.
the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
His errant kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
Absolutely. The defense will have to come out with major intensity to make up for that blunder.
They'll get the ball here at the 35.
First and 10.
Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. Tries to juke. And down he goes.
Number 1 on the run. 17-yard gain on the play.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Toledo comes out with 3 receivers bunch. Spin move. Brought down. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 33. Toledo comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He's looking, and they couldn't hook up on that one. The pressure may have forced the incompletion there.
That defense was about to plant him into the ground. He's lucky he even got that ball off.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Rockets come out in a shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. The blitz was the call, but the D lineman was the one who made his way to the quarterback.
And he showed great quickness getting off the line into the backfield. This guy can move for a big fella.
Third down, 15, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Rockets line up with 5 receivers. Throws. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
4th and 15. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Toledo ready to put this one away.
Number 6 back to return.
He punts it away. It's a high kick. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 7-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 11-yard line. Temple lines up in a goal line set. Inside handoff. Broke away from one. They'll bring him down. A 7-yard run by the running back.
You know what? This is a good position to be in. You got the lead, you got the ball, and all you got to do is run the clock out. Congratulations.
Number 1 has 4 receivers lined up here. Looks, rolls to the right. There he goes. Complete, and they make the stop.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving the chains. That's a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 25. Number 1 with 4 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. Looking. He lets it go. He catches another one.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Tell your kids that this is where they earn their stripes.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46. The Owls set up in the gun. They'll throw on first down. Rolls right. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Great speed to find his way to the quarterback.
You know, if I were the coach, I'd line this kid up at defensive end every now and then.
Wow, can you imagine that? On third and long type situations, he'd make a great rush in, Kirk. I like that. I like that, Kirk.
The Owls come out in a shotgun. It's a bad snap. He's looking. He keeps it.
Number 1 with the carry. Gain of 11 on the play.
I like this play right here, and I'm telling you why. It's a long yardage situation, and this pass play allows your players the ability to convert the first down.
Number 1 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Looks. Rolls to the left. And now he's going to run. Gets past the tackler. Tackle. He scrambled for a few yards.
That defense closed in a hurry. Uh-oh.
4th and 7. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Temple ready to punt this one away. Folks, let's pause now as we reach the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Temple 7, Toledo nothing. Toledo will be kicking off to start the second half.
Number 6, back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Number 6 fields it at the 2. He jukes him. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
As a coach, you got to be concerned with what the defense is throwing at you. I tell my quarterback to take what the defense is giving you.
The Owls set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Looking. He rolls left. Across the middle. And he can't make the catch. He put a little something extra on that throw, and the receiver mishandled it.
He needed oven mitts for that one because it was a hot tamale.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 18. Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. He's looking. He's rolling right. And now he's going to improvise. Knocked out of bounds. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Number 1 is back in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks. He goes downtown. And it falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 34. The Owls come out in a shotgun. Handoff up the middle. And he's taken down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2.
I'd come out throwing here. You know you got a ways to go for the first, so I just approach it like any other play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Temple comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He rolls out to the right. He's going right. It falls incomplete. It's ruled out.
Well, he almost had it, but tight ends usually aren't the most graceful players on the field.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Owls are lining up to punt it away.
Number 80, back deep to return.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 80 fields it at the 19, and he's drilled. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ace backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. And they get the sack. So the defensive end forces his way through the line and gets to the quarterback.
What an athlete.
Oh, yeah, he is a big-time playmaker, and he's only in his first year in the field. That's a scary thought, my friend.
2nd down and 14. Ball on the 20. Toledo comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Comes across the middle. Got it to him on the run. And down he goes.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
The offense better get that defensive tackle blocked up. He can make plays. Here he goes. And they make the stop.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Single set backfield. Steps up, looking. Over the middle. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Rockets come out in a shotgun. He drops back. Throws this one out to the right. Finds a man. He's on the run. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Toledo. Wow, how about that ball to the tight end? Big payoff.
Well, the offensive coordinator has wanted to incorporate this young player into their passing attack, and he couldn't have picked a better time to get him the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. Toledo to kick this one off. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 22 fields it at the 1. At the 30, at the 40, across midfield, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He returns it all the way to score. That was a big-time return.
Woo! Did you see some of the blocks on that play?
Yeah! This special teams unit feels like it can score any time.
Can you blame him?
Nope, not after that return for a touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Temple 14, Toledo 7. Temple to kick, number 87, and number 80 keeps the return. He kicks it. Number 80 fields it at the 2.
Great passing was the key to the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. A little juke, and now he's going to improvise. He tried to run it.
Sometimes having a quarterback run with the ball can be effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were all over him on that play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 28. Toledo lines up in a shotgun set. He's on the run. Excellent open field tackle.
Number 1, the ball carrier, 9-yard gain on the play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. And the defensive tackle's looking to cause some chaos. Wants to go long and does. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 37.
37-yard line.
Single set backfield. Back to pass. He's going right. It's tipped. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. He just couldn't find the handle.
That poor kid looked like he was trying to catch a greased pig.
Easy, Scooter. At least he kept the receiver from making the play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 37.
37-yard line.
And the impact D tackle is in the zone. High snap. He steps up. Throws this one out to the left. Got it to his receiver.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Ace backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. He guns it to the left. It's deflected. The 10. Touchdown, Rockets. The wideout makes a big catch there.
Hey, whenever you have a receiver who can make plays like that, you just want to get the ball in his hands and let him do the work.
Listen up, my friend. That was a tremendous throw by the quarterback, too. Don't forget about the guy slinging the ball all over the field out there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the third quarter, our score, Toledo 14, Temple 14. Number 24 is lined up to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
They had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll go to work at the 24. The Owls line up with 3 wide. They'll give it off here. He can scoot. Shifty move there. Brought down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Temple comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He tosses it short. He jukes. Taken back a yard.
I run the misdirection counter and play with the defense a little.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 36.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Owls with 4 receivers. They'll work the right side. Breaks one, and he's shoved out of bounds, and that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
This is what power football is all about. You got to be able to run between the tackles.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48. Number 1 comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. Tackle. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play.
Guys, when we were at practice this week, you kind of got the feeling that they might run a little no huddle. In fact, here it comes.
He drops back. He'll dump this one off. Incomplete pass.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
3 wide outs here. They hand it off again, and they got him for a loss. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
4th and 1. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Temple will line up in a jumbo set here. And he's tackled. Well, Coach, you picked up a few yards on that one.
Brad, tough running by this kid. You got to keep the defense honest by throwing in a good play-action pass every now and then.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 8th play of the drive. Number 1 with 4 wide receivers. He's under pressure, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. The cornerback came out of nowhere.
Where's the hot read? You got to have a hot read when the corner is coming on a blitz.
Coach, I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
And so we've reached the end of quarter number 3 here with 1 quarter to go. We're all tied up. 2nd and long coming up here. This is the 9th play of this drive. The Owls line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. He's looking. Rolling out to the right side. The ball is tipped. Almost intercepted.
He tried to force that one in there.
It should have been intercepted. He can't be thrown into coverage like that. You got to execute in this long yardage situation. Just take the snap and ring it in there.
3rd down and a couple miles here. And this is the 10th play of the drive. From the gun. Drops back to pass. Looks. He gets the pass away. And this one's broken up.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
Temple lining up the punt.
Number 28, back to return.
He gets it off. Number 6 calls for the fair catch. Number 21 fields it in the end zone. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth, the score, Temple 16, Toledo 14. Number 41 will be punting this one on the free kick. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
Return for a gain of 12 yards.
You got to play the game with a passion. I love the kids that love the game of football.
They'll get the ball here at the 41-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Rolls to the right, makes a move. And now he's going to improvise. They'll bring him down 3, maybe 4 yards on the scramble.
On the play.
As a coach, you got to be concerned with what the defense is throwing at you. I tell my quarterback to take what the defense is giving you.
Number 1 lines up with 5 wide out. He drops back, looking, rolls right, throws this one out to the right, and he can't make the catch. A hard throw, and it was dropped.
He possibly could have taken something off that one, but hey, when you throw that way, your receiver still can make the catch. You're one step away from the big leagues, right, Coach?
Kirk, you're absolutely right. The great ones will catch anything.
Back to pass. Throw short. It falls incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Number 12 punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it, and it's out of bounds at the 50. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. The Rockets come out in a bunch formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He tosses it short. Tackle. That reception good for around 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. They shift on the defensive line. He drops back, steps up. He'll dump this one off. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He couldn't make the catch inbound.
You can't fault the receiver. He did all he could to make the catch. The pass was just too far out of play.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 44. Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking, and he's hammered as he lets it go. And they hit him in the backfield. Couldn't get anything out of that. They have to try to convert here. Looks, he's going right. They turn the ball over after going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
They line up in the jumbo set. He's under some heat. He's rolling left, and he's going to be sacked. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Throws this one out to the right, and he's taken down. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. He's rolling right. Lets it go. Found his man. And down he goes. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards. I'd spread out the offense and let my quarterback zip the ball in there. You only need a few more yards for a score.
Single set backfield. And they got him for a loss. The defensive end was the victor on that play as he bolted in to tackle him for a loss.
And he was able to do that because the interior linemen held their ground, leaving the runner with no options.
Nickel defense. It's a direct snap. Juke move. They'll bring him down. Toledo takes a timeout. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Ace backfield. There's a missed tackle. And they make the stop. Toledo calls a timeout.
Timeout called by the defense.
Single set backfield. Again, he'll get the call. Shake and bake move. Sheds that one. And it pays off. Touchdown. He scurried through the defense that time and found the end zone. And he hits the PAT. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Number 13 looks ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. Number 87 fields it in the end zone. Defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense on a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. He steps up. He tosses it short. Picked off. Tries to Duke. And that was their second interception of the game.
This is where you just go with what you know the best.
They'll take over at the 40. Temple lines up in a goal line set on the ground with a tailback. Shifty move there. A gain of 8 on the carry.
In this situation, I'm telling my guys to hold on to the football and just stay in bounds.
The Owls line up in a goal line formation. They'll go with a run once again. Brought down. They'll give him an inch or two, if that.
You got to go out there and compete. Be a competitor.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 32-yard line. Number 1 with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Toledo takes a timeout. Either the coach has no faith in his kicker or a lot of faith in his offense. And he's taken down. And the short gain is enough for the first.
Boy, I like that play call. Go ahead and get the first down here.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Owls come out showing 3 wide. They go with a run. Tackled. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game goes along.
And if you notice, guys, the defense seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Brought down. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. The Owls line up with 3 wide. They hand it off again. And they make the stop. The Buffet Busters up front are really opening some gaping holes out there.
And they're feeding the running back a lot this drive, so I think we can say everybody on this offense is looking hungry for a score.
Little handoff. Touchdown, Temple. What a run. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game. And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Temple lines up for the kickoff. Number 87 and number 80 set to return. Kicks it off. Number 80 fields it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Looking. He lets it go deep down the middle. And he's got the freshman. And he's tackled. This offense hasn't been able to get off the ground all day.
Yeah, most of the time they don't have these kinds of problems getting good chunks of yardage, but it's been a long game today.
This one's in the books, folks. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. Temple faced a pretty good opponent in this one, but they just marched right through them. I'm telling you, these guys are for real.
The fine folks at EA Sports, thank you for tuning in to this contest of NCAA Football 2006. The final score, Temple 30, Toledo 14. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.